What's up, everyone? It's Tim from TimPlaysAGame here with Pokémon Violet, playing on Nintendo Switch. If you missed last episode, don't worry. I'm not going to do I'm not even going to do like one of those last time videos for this one. I'm just gonna jump right into it. All right, let's go. Yeah, last video I just we were trying to get to where we're going tonight, which is, where is it? This guy over here. We're trying to get to this Team Starfall thing, the poison one, Atticus, and we went this way. I thought I could like circle back around this way, and then I realized like there's this big, well, I mean either a wall here or it drops down, and yeah, we gotta enter through this side. So we gotta backtrack. We had to backtrack a little bit. So basically, last episode was a throwaway. Sometimes it happens. On a good note, though, all the Pokemon that were around there were like level 35 and up. So we fought a bunch of them. We trained up a lot, so we had a good training day. You don't really need to train, like, take time to train too much in this. You can just, yeah, you can just kind of keep going, just progress, or just backtrack a little bit. Go to different areas. Really, it's not a necessity that you have to train. Because at one point you will. At one point, you'll get to a point where you're just ridiculously strong if you stick with your team. I changed up my team a little bit though. And we have a watchtower over here. Also, go to these watchtowers if you see them. Just walk up them, and they usually have TMs in them. And I think once you get to the top, you can actually fly to them in the future. This one had a Sandstorm TM. Okay, not the best TM, but still. And they also have Gimme Ghouls. If you defeat the ones in the chest, they give you like 50 coins, so that's good. Oh, this one's got another tier to it, huh? This is a 3-tier tower. Imagine living in one of these things. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm exhausted just climbing that thing. Alright. Oh, max elixir. Alright. Don't know what I want. Clodsire. I want to try and capture this thing. Every time I fight these things, they're in a weird spot, or they put themselves in a weird spot. Okay. Bulldoze. Hopefully it doesn't die. And it died. Of course it'd be a critical hit. Let's look at the Gimme Ghoul coins. Yeah, 50 of them. Alright, jump down. What is that? Oh, it's a Verum. Okay, I looked like a bird for a second. I'm like, what are you? Weird bird. Did we ever catch Dugtrio? We did not. Yeah. I'm gonna try to use Primeape as much as I can now that he knows Rage Fist. If you get a Primeape and it knows Rage Fist, use it. Use it as often as possible. Ooh. I'm not gonna say why, I don't want to spoil anything, but trust me, if Primeape knows Rage Fist, use Rage Fist. As much as you can, always. At least 20 times. Yeah, we actually caught... Wow, that was the easiest time. All the times we've had to catch Dugtrio, that was the easiest one. In battle, it digs through the ground and strikes the unsuspecting foe from an unexpected direction. Well, if it's unsuspecting, obviously it's also unexpected. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, those two words are kind of synonymous. Unexpected and unsuspected. Unexpected, unsuspected, I don't know, I can't rhyme. It just sounded like something, that there could be something in there. Someone else in the comment section finish that. Unsuspected, something, I don't know. He loves me not. I'll tell you who loves you not. Primeape. If I beat you, I'm gonna tell my crush how I feel. Yeah, that's the thing. If you have to tell someone how you feel about them, chances are... chances are you two aren't on the same level. Something I've learned from past experience. Rage! Rage Fest! Rage kills all. Take that, feelings. Alright. Judith is down. Who calls himself Judith? Ugh, it's not a nice name. I mean, my grandmother's name was Judith, but everyone called her Judy. Go. Kind of just trolling around here trying to find stuff. I think we caught almost all this stuff, yeah, in previous videos. We had to, like I said, we had to backtrack from right there. Wow, okay, there's actually some good stuff around here. What's down here? Ooh, a Pineco. Challenge this one alone. I actually don't want to connect to the internet on this game yet. the EV event. Yeah, the last time I connected to the internet with this version of the game, the EV event was on, and there are still some EV around in the game that I can catch. So I want those before I so there's no real reason for me to connect right now. So I can do, and honestly, I can do a bunch of these alone. Probably shouldn't use Primate against it, but whatever. Let's thrash. This is where I thrash. Keep thrashing. There we go. Thrash that pine cone. Wow, when you take a closer look at it, it's all messed up. It's kind of jacked up, yeah. I mean, I know it's a rock type, but still, it's... yeah. It's all edgy. All rough-edged. A little rough around the edges. Yeah, 2-star ones I don't have a problem with right now. I think at 3-star they'll be at 3-star they'll be level 45. No, 4-star they'll be, I don't know. Yeah, but that was an easy one. Yeah, I know like 5 and 6-star are 75. 7-star are 100 because I got the Charizard in that. Pineco's Dato's added. Spits out a fluid that it uses to glue tree bark to its body. Okay, so that's tree bark. The fluid hardens when it touches air. On the wall. Other crazy stuff is down here. We found dirt. We found an X attack. How do they know Diglett dirt from regular dirt? To me, it would all just look like dirt. It's like, no, 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 this is good dirt. This is special dirt. This is Diglett dirt. This is the dirt that Diglett uses. Alright, defense, Young Goose, Gumshoes. Yeah, we caught those. Go into the cave. Ooh, wow. It's a big cave. Max revive, nice. Kind of expecting more of the cave. A little disappointed by the cave. go in this cave. Shouldn't be wandering around too much. Oh, wow. This is elaborate. Hey, buddy, did you get lost? Yeah, I think you got lost. My baby is due any day now. I gotta get serious. I gotta stop hiding in caves to be a father. Like, he just, like, loses it. It's like, screw this, I'm going to the cave. Can't handle being a father right now. This is where I go to thrash. Wow, really? Dang, he took that attack like a champ. Just going down like a chump. And... there we go. A lot of build-up for that one attack. We keep track of how many times have I used Rage Fist? I don't know, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep using Rage Fist. Until he evolves. Oh, I spoiled it. Oh. Okay, we caught these guys already. Followed me in here. This was a trap. It's over here. Found the light. See daylight. Oh. More tunnels. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh god, can't move. Okay. No, I'm stuck. Help! 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 Alright. Trying to, like, jump up here. Screw it, I'll just go around. Next potion. Go down here. Oh, no! Watch out, it's gonna blow! Okay. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's an Espeon. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, we don't know what type it's... I know it's gonna use Psychic Attack, so... I can defend against that, maybe? Yeah, we'll go Skeledirge. It's level 50, I'm not sure if I can catch it. Guess we'll find out. Oh, okay, it's just more Psychic type now. Yeah, there's a bunch of EV evolutions if you find that are glowing. If you find them in the wild, they usually have... Well, actually, any EV evolution you find in the wild will have their Terra type as their type as their Terra type. So even if we didn't find a little glowy Espeon right now, we would have... Yeah. Yawn, Morning Sun. No, you're not. I'm not letting you heal. Yawn now, then Shadow Ball next turn. Hopefully I'll catch you. Oh god, this one's gonna hurt. Owie. But I'm glad I used Yawn last turn. Alright, sleep. One more Shadow Ball should do the trick. Please don't wake up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use an Ultra Ball on this guy. And if this catches, this will be the strongest Pokemon I have by a lot. Dang it! Let me think. Just use another Ultra Ball. I have nothing stronger. I think I might have a Dusk Ball, but I'll try that next if I do. This doesn't work. Oh my god, it worked. Okay. Nice. I did not think that was going to work. Uses the fine hair that covers its body to sense air currents and predict its enemy's actions. What is it, Summer? What does it look like? Ooh, I keep getting the worst stats. God, adamant nature, really? Fine, in the box. Now, granted, if it was a modest nature, that psychic attack probably would have messed me up. Still, though. And Salandit. Wait, we're not caught. Well, I haven't found a female Salandit. I wanted to catch a Salandit, but I have not. Yeah. If you're female, though, you're caught. Rage Fist. You're not female! Ah! I'll try and catch up with the Pokeball. just get it out of the way. I can find Salazzle later on. Yeah, and in Sun and Moon, you cannot find Salazzle in the wild. So you had to like find a female Salandit and catch her, and this one does not want to get caught. Alright, I'm gonna try Great Ball. If you're not caught, you're dead. You're a male Salandit. You should be grateful. Should be grateful that I don't immediately release you. Only female Salandit can produce gas laden with pheromones. Males entranced by this gas will do whatever the female tells them. Great. Great, you're genetically simp. How does it feel being a genetic simp? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's try and get to where we said we were going to get to tonight. I don't want this to be another episode where nothing happens. What Pokemon do you think I use? Well, you're a Dragon Tamer, so Dragon? Did you talk to me because you thought I'd use Dragon-type Pokemon? You do use Dragon-type Pokemon. It says Dragon Tamer. I mean, I guess you could tame other things that are lesser than Dragon. But no, you're using Dragons. Rage Fist! And boom! Okay. Every attack gets stronger. I think I might have to backtrack at one point just to get to Pokemon Center to heal up. So I keep using Rage Fist. Rage Fist! It's basically, it operates kind of like Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter gets stronger, it gets stronger after each attack. And with this, we're gonna be here a while. I swear, if the rain just started, if the rain stops by the time this battle ends. Oh my god, really? Stop doing that. This thing actually has a really good strategy with Protect and Leech Seed. The fact that I can't kill it in 2 turns means this is an effective strategy. Alright, I'm just done. Come on now, close combat. I'm just ending it. End it. There we go. Alright. Dragon Tamer Martha, done. You're down. You're right, it's dragons all the way. Ooh, Pokemon Center. Okay, now I don't have to backtrack. Caught them. Jump. I haven't caught these guys yet? Okay, hold on. Yeah, if I haven't caught the Choodle, then I probably haven't caught the bigger one either. Rage Fist! Perfect. Try a normal Pokeball, hopefully it hits. No! Alright, up it. Up the ante. From regular to great. There we go, that's the old pepper. Alright. Popular game among children is to lift up sticks that Choodle have been bitten onto, see whose Choodle can hang on the longest. That doesn't really that tells me how cruel children are, but not really anything about the Pokemon other than it can bite sticks. Alright, I think 2 Rage Fist attacks should do it. Yeah. Okay, it's polished. Look out. Look out, it's beautiful. It is faster now. Oh my god, wow, that was a leap in yeah. A leap in strength right there. Zipping across the desert. I'm trying to think, were we over here? Yeah. We've not been here. Yeah. After this next gym battle, I won't be using these cursed things anymore. Definitely heal. Yeah, I'm still up and about. Alright. Prime Ape versus team should be all good. Yep, here we go. Back out there. And wow, there's this. Okay, this changed dramatically from desert to forest. So I guess things grow better in this area than they do 5 feet away from it. Really weird climate, that's all I'm saying. Hey, it's Clivewell, whatever his name is. Tim. Oh, Clive. Director Clavel. As I told you, the name's Clive. Please don't forget it. Now, let's pick up our conversation from where we left off before. As I mentioned, I joined Operation Starfall to resolve a sticky situation and find out the reasons behind Team Star's odd behavior. Above all, I want to know why the students in Team Star have stopped coming to school. And just like Cassiopeia, I want the team to disband for good. Since joining Operation Starfall with you, I've already had some success in opening up a dialogue with Team Star, and I think I'm starting to understand things more clearly. But I don't have enough information just yet. That's why I want to speak with students from Team Star's other squads as well. If you intend to take on another base, know that you can count on me for backup. Till then, see you around, Tim. When have you ever backed me up? You're not doing anything. You're a tourist. You're walking along. Ooh. Simeon. This is actually one of the last Pokemon I need in my other game, in my Scarlet version. I just got it though, like a day ago. think, yeah, I can take this thing down easily. Also, I caught this Pokemon last video, Esperata. Dang. Espathra. Espathra. That's what it is. Perfect. Ow. That would have done more damage if you had had friends. Please, just catch something. Anything. Darn you! And great, you just committed genocide. Great job. Try it again. Drill peck. Good. Ooh, big scary face from the scary monkey. Oh my god, that's a scary face. And now that you can see the teeth. Ah! They're all using scary face on me. Stop it. Get away from me, evil monkeys. I'm catching one of these things, I don't care. Ah, monkey butt. Get away. Too scary. Okay, this one's got good defense, so we shouldn't have too hard a time with it. Darn it! Trying to do just enough damage. Alright, where's the fifth one? Okay, I've already messed up a bunch of them. Go with Lug Trio. I'm catching this thing, I don't care. Oh, there's another one. Triple dive. Oh. Okay, it was a critical hit. It's fine. Might do just enough damage. Perfect. Don't use takedown. Okay. I don't want to use the Ultra Ball. I only have like 9 left. And I can't buy any more yet. 6. I only have 6 left. No, you're getting a Great Ball. Get in the ball. Stay in there. Oh my god! Swear to god! Sometimes Great Balls are actually worse than Pokeballs. I can't damage it anymore. No. It's getting in there. I'm using this Great Ball will catch something. So help me God. Not even 2. Not even 2 wiggles. Fine. Have it your way. This thing doesn't catch though. It's getting knocked out. You're getting knocked out. Actually, I kind of want it. I'm gonna yawn, and then I don't know what else I can do. All I can do is put it to sleep. I'm not wasting another Ultra Ball on this thing. I'm gonna put it to sleep, and I'm using Great Balls. And it just genocided itself. Great. Oh, didn't take damage. Okay. Oh, it's probably got that ability where it doesn't take doesn't take recoil damage. Well, that's good. Maybe it did take recoil damage. I think it did. You know what? Let's go for the catch. 1 wiggle, 2 wiggle, 3 wiggle. Holy crap, it caught. You kicked out the Ultra Ball and 2 Great Balls before, but this one worked. Hey, maybe being like lightly drowsy did something. The boss chooses 10 members of the group to go hunting. Hunting party will evenly split the food they find with the rest of the group. That's good. See, that's information about the Pokemon. Oh, another one. Nah, well, I'm good, buddy. Sorry I took out most of your friends. You'll forgive me, right? Those are Kamala. Those I don't need those. They're easy to find too. There are a couple things around here I want to grab real quick. Phantom Force, yeah. Yeah, Phantom Force is going to be really useful once Primate evolves. I don't need to restore health. Okay. Actually, yeah, I do. You deserve a potion. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're finally getting into it. It only took 2 videos. Do me a favor and go home already, will you?
No, I want to see the boss of the Navy Squad. Take me down to Don Atticus.
Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you.
I don't care. I'm not leaving till you let me talk to Don Atticus.
Give me a break, you little doofus. People over there seem to be arguing about something. What do you want to do? Go say hello. Hi, can I argue too?
Oh, great. Here comes another...
Here comes another rando to ruin my day. I didn't think grunt work for Team Star newbies would be this much of a chore.
Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this boy might be... I think this boy might be Tim.
Wait, Tim, the guy who picked a fight with Team Star, who completely destroyed his element of surprise? Yeah, me. I knew it. Ooh, boy, this ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep since we were up all night last night playing video games. I'm awake. I was up all night playing video games, and I was up at the crack of noon.
Leave him to me, Mr. By the way, it's like nighttime. Leave him to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to go wake up the others.
Yeah? And what's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base.
I owe that man my life. He's my deep compadre. And when crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally close to those dear and near to him, no matter the cost.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist. Yeah, why is this kid defending him?
Alright, you villain. If you're after Don Atticus, be prepared to face my wrath.
Bring it on. Don't call me boy again. Challenge by a Pokemon trainer, yourself. I thought that said yourself. I'm like, wait, I'm fighting me? I'm just gonna go Rage Fist on him. Rage Fist! Ah! Oh, he's stockpiling. What exactly is he stockpiling? Is he just eating random crap and it's like giving him defense? My rage will break through your defenses. Maybe. Oh. I think that recovers 1/3 of the HP. Yeah. Yeah, really, there's no point to using attacks like Swallow and Spit Up. Just use Stockpile and increase your defenses, and then yeah, that's actually, and then you can use like other. I don't know. It helps. It's actually a good wall move. All right, oh, Shirtle. No, keep him out. Ooh, this isn't good. Okay, well then, break some bricks. Nice. Alright, Yusuf down.
I talk big, but I'm no warrior.
Neither are your Pokemon, apparently.
Donny Atticus, I'm sorry, I failed you.
Tim, are you alright? I was standing watch when I heard a ruckus all of a sudden. I got worried that maybe something had happened to you over here.
Ah, no fair. You had backup this whole time.
Yeah, he really came to my rescue. Is this boy one of the Academy students? He doesn't look like he's from Team Star.
You're right. I'm not a member of Team Star, but Donny Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what.
Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Tim, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I won't bite. That's really creepy. Nice work dealing with the god. I don't know why I gave him Cassiopeia and Clive the same voice. Within that base lies Team Star's Poison Crew, the Navi Squad. Their boss, Atticus, designs the outfits for their team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy's also a bit of an eccentric. He's Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa 2. You can never tell what he's going to do next. So, since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to our declaration of war, just take out as many of the same thing as before. All right, I've done it twice now. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi Squad off the map. Fine. Oh, not yet. I'm not gonna use Primeape. I'm gonna Psychic Ground. And I'll use Skeledirge too. Do I have anything? Let me change something. Yeah, I'm gonna give it some kind of held item. What do I have? Poison bar, magnet. Give it a berry. Do I have a citrus berry? I only have one. Yeah, better than nothing. Alright. Yeah, this works. Okay. Yes. Let me in. Beep. Seems the folks behind Operation Starfall are finally making a move against our base. You know what that means, gang. Time for us to shine bright and avenge our teammates. And hey, little intruder, just so you know, if you've got the skills to defeat 30 in 10 minutes. Same thing as before. I mean, I like the setup, but honestly I can get this done in a minute and a half, and they give me like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm pressing R. There we go. Come on, R. You only need to send out one of them, they'll keep attacking. Alright, there it goes, he's a ghost, have fun. You guys have so much to talk about. Alright, we're done. And why not? Just keep attacking him. It's like, you're done, that's 30, you got like way more than 30. No! Everyone must die. He's way above our level, we gotta get the boss. I love these Starmobiles though. I like my bike, but I'd kind of like to ride around in a car like this. Boss of Team Star's Poison Crew, Atticus. I am Don Atticus, the Grand Overlord of Poison. My 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Wait a minute. Wrong character. Okay, here we go. Pray forgive my sudden entry, 'tis I, Atticus. You're the scoundrel Tim, I take it. You have some nerve bearing your fangs at Team Star. Come then, villainous wretch. A plunge into grim poison shall be your well-deserved fate. On guard! Ninjas don't say on guard, do they? I don't know. I don't think they say anything. Yeah, ninjas don't talk. Ooh, nice backflip. Oh no, he's sending out his ninja skunk. Not but punishment awaits thee, wretch. A plague on your house. Plague on all your houses. You dang sucker punch, okay. Certain moves can poison with a mere graze. Tremble, scoundrel, for thy Pokemon's sake. Yeah, not this time, buddy. Yeah, certain moves can actually mess up your Pokemon. You should be the one praying. Yeah, one more bulldoze. Again with the sucker punch. Alright, skunk is down. Reververm, really? Huh. Actually, we'll use Wug Trio on this one. If it is, yeah, if it is Poison and Steel. Yeah, there's 2 Reververms you gotta fight in this battle. First this one, then the actual car. So it's a car on top. It's a car on top of a car. Bulldoze. Should take it down in what? Really? Well, they'll take it down in one shot, huh? Assurance. I assure you, you won't. Speed went down again. There we go. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's send out Muck. Yeah, let's. I got Esperatha for this battle, so let's try and use it. Muck. Esperatha is pretty gnarly once it gets going. Crash. Because the first attack, yeah, it brings down the special defense harshly. So if you think about it, that next attack's gonna do a lot more damage. So yeah, Lumina Crash just can really... yeah, really messes up Pokemon on the first turn. Okay, sending out Reververm. You think to give me a taste of my own poison. Fie! I will be... Okay, I didn't say it. I couldn't read the rest. I will fight it. Okay, I've got to fight the Starmobile. You know what? Now's a good time as any. I want to see what it looks like anyway with the Psychic Crystal. Big eyeball bird. Noxious Torque. Wow. Okay. And it poisoned. Alright, fine. That's why I had this. I'm glad I had that Citrus Berry. Nice. Yeah, next attack, you're done. Once more. Do not crash! Nice. Reverberm down. And we defeated Atticus very easily. Yeah, poison types, yeah, they have their two main weaknesses are Psychic and Ground. Ground's the easier way to go. But just avoid that that Skuntank because it knows Sucker Punch. If I use Esperatha first against, well, it's also Dark type. So I use a Ground type against the Skuntank, but everything else can go down easily. Esperatha. Or any Psychic type. Forgive me, my friends. Forgive me, my fiends. About a year and a half ago, Sepia Tone. Oh, wow. That face, though. Forgive me, it took a goodly time to procure the required materials. Whoa, sick, these boots are insane. Yeah, they are. Yes, the move Flame Charge was my muse for that particular pieces. This outfit is everything I imagined. It would be. Thank you so much. I merely wish to create a costume worthy of the great infernal Aerie. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Seems our upgrades are all wrapped up. Then, thanks to Don. Thanks a ton, Don. I keep calling him Don Atticus because that little kid said Don Atticus. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets. You're so good at these sorts of crafty things, Atticus. Those people bullying you cause you geek out over old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds. The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I never expect nor desire sympathy from the unrefined rabble. Oh, something's getting fired up. Watch out, world. Our Atticus has fighting words. Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. Alright, gang, let's move on to the next step. It's time to put our backs into our battle training, so we're all prepped for Operation Star. We gotta be stronger than everyone else in the team. And that's what being a boss means. So wait, is he the boss? Because I already defeated him. Indeed it does. Oh no, wait, they're all bosses. Indeed it does. Henceforth, I will devote myself, heart and soul, to honoring my battle skills. And look where that got you. Standing in the rain with no car. For the sake of the team, I would give my very heart and soul, but I cannot defy the rules. Our code must be obeyed. And so, this badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust it to thy care. Okay, he said the, and then he said thy. I know he said your at one point, so it's weird that he's changing up his language. Take thy contraption too. It contains a technique that allows one to cover their foes in gunk. Oh, Venoshock. Oh, Gunk Shot. Oh, that's actually really good. User shoots filthy garbage at the target to attack. This may also poison the target. This may also cause a host of other diseases. You have utterly bested me, but thy victory stirred no bitterness within me. He says thy and then me. Such was its brilliance. Don Atticus. My compadre. It seems this little fella has been dying to speak with you face to face.
Don Atticus, please, hear what I have to say. I don't need a moment.
Whatever brought you all the way here?
I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, what? When the other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad, you and the rest of Team Star saved us. Thanks to that operation you carried out, we were all able to go to school again.
Wait, what operation?
If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever.
Forgive me.
Haven't you heard anything from the big boss?
Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that faithful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on. And without the team, the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. We've no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns to us. You evidently trust the big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they? In truth, not one of us has met with them in the flesh. But by their own word, they are a recluse. As with the rest of us, 'twould seem bullying was to blame. That's awful. Though their name and face be unknown to us, they are nonetheless our precious comrade. Wait, to say comrade or compadre? I don't know. They keep changing up the language. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases, awaiting the day of their return. So that's why you don't go to school. But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you have down in Atticus. You got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it. My compadre, I owe you a great debt. Seems we're one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy and the bullying at the academy, but more importantly, I can't believe I had no idea about these. Yeah, what? Yeah, didn't you know that there was? I don't know. You just kind of like it's like this can't have been sudden. You had to have known about this. They have friendships they hold dear and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it. It's shameful how oblivious I've been. Yeah, kinda. Ha! I believe Team Star to be the one and only treasure in my life. Methinks I have been mistaken. Oh, alright. All's well that ends well, I guess. Actually, I think we got two more of these Team Star things. We got, one's a fairy type, one's a fighting type, so... Still raining. Tim, it's me. Atticus' star badge is now yours, then. I see. Now that its boss has been taken down, the Navi squad's days are numbered. Well, yeah, they're all about to get expelled. Now Atticus, too. Well, I guess not anymore. Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now. So, Operation Starfall. You've taken down all but 2 bases, so it's fair to say it's going well. This seems like a good time to let you know what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star. The one they call the Big Boss. Who is this big boss? Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the big boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity... How do you know that? How do you know they haven't set up a base? It keeps their identity hidden. I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the big boss will finally have to take the stage. How do you know that? How do you know they just won't keep hiding forever? Or maybe they're dead. Maybe they've been dead this whole time. Just saying. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over the phone as promised. Nice. And raw materials make TMs. Have your Pokemon learn strong moves so that they can continue to be useful in the operation. My supply unit should be with you soon. Hey there, Tim. That sounded like a pretty serious phone call. Get her! I wasn't talking to you! You smell like sandwich! No! He just falls asleep when he's done. So that mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia mentioned them to me, too? Team Star's founder, the person who caused all kinds of misery at the academy? If we don't take them down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world. You'll lose your treasure? No, I just... that's right. You need your reward. Here, take it before I... take it before we start talking about something else. You receive lots of Pokemon materials. Alright, well, I'll be off then. Bye. Don't ask me any questions. I have no answers. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, and Tim, don't lose to those guys. What the heck? I just defeated them all without losing a single Pokemon. Don't lose to those guys. Ooh. Okay, Passimian or not is hard to find in this. Is in the other, like Oranguru in the other game. Because I'm finding them everywhere. Okay, that is actually going to wrap things up for tonight's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to Tim Plays a Game, and stay tuned for more Pokemon Violet videos. Till then, this is Tim from Tim Plays a Game signing off, and have a good night, guys.